come for him, but there's a keypad that he could use to escape if he can figure out the password. The men in the hazmat suits pick Nick up from his room often in order to do a bunch of tests, and Nick gets a chance to peek inside other rooms, which are either empty or being cleaned off because something nasty happened in them. In one of these many rooms Nick manages to find Haley, but the men won't allow him to go inside. The next time Nick is taken to Damon, he asks permission to see Haley, but Damon refuses. Then begins asking some weird control questions, like if Nick is from Earth and if he has 10 toes. Then he asks about the signal the friends had been following and Nick guesses he means nomad, so he shares the whole story about the hacker. At that moment, Damon brings in the recording the boys did while investigating the house and stops the video when it shows the tree, revealing that there's an alien standing on it. This means Nomad was never human. Later in his room, Nick is so disturbed that he can't eat. Suddenly he hears a voice calling his name. It's Jonah, talking to him through the vents that connect their rooms. Jonah wasn't told many things either and didn't even get to see Haley, but he does say his body doesn't feel well. Unfortunately, Jonah needs to cut the conversation short before they're discovered. During his next meeting with Damon, Nick is asked to do a basic test involving shapes, colors, and numbers. Nick finishes it quickly using lots of sass to call them out for treating him like this and demands to see Haley, otherwise he won't cooperate anymore. Damon takes Nick to Haley's room, but they still don't enter, and her file is completely empty because she's in a coma. But Damon promises that as soon as she wakes up, Nick will be the first one to see her. Nick returns to his room determined to come up with a plan to escape. He starts by throwing cracker crumbs at the keypad, that way he can tell which buttons are pressed by the employees. He also exchanges information with Jonah through the vent, and together they learn the schedule kept in the facility, which is run like a clock. Jonah sounds more depressed every day though, and he tells Nick that he hasn't been able to feel his arm since they gave him something weird to drink. One evening, in another section of the facility, the workers are running an unexplained test with a cow, pressing buttons to cause agitation. Suddenly the lights go out and the alarm voice announces security has been breached. All the workers run around to take care of the issue, prompting Nick to try to hide in the bathroom.